G'day everyone, how you going? Charon's here, Sicken's here. How you going, guys? Thanks for joining. You guys can see alright, you can hear alright. Sounds all good. Looks like it's good. I need to do. I need to fix this. Give me a second. Where's my edit button? Thank you for reminding me, Ticken. I forget it every time. There it is. I'm gonna get this. One day I'm gonna get good at this Twitch stuff. One day. Today's not that day. Where is... Alright, sorry, I'm just going to quickly edit one of my panels. If I click on that, can I edit that? No, why can't I edit that? Here we go. And... that was today's date, the 18th. Oh, hang on, I got it backwards, don't I? It's Twitch, 01/18/2022. That should fix that. Done. Nope. I think I messed up. Let's try that again. Edit. Alright, sorry. Like I said, I'll get good at this. Yeah, I'm logged in now. Nice, cool. I should have done this before, but I forgot. So, I'm just fixing up my follow goal. Done. Alright, there we go. Alright. I'm here. We are in the game. Ticken. You're not logged in. Oh, logging in. Sorry, I thought you said you are logged in. Yes. So, you know, I'm going to change this music. Let's go to this one here. Something a bit more upbeat. I'm in an upbeat kind of mood. What are you guys? My follow goal looks sad now. Hey, Ticken's joined in. Alright, so today we're going to do some roads. We're going to just a bit of a chill, sort of chilled out stream today. We're going to be working on some of these roads. Excuse me, sorry. Sorry about that. Alright, so essentially, as you can see, we've got some roads coming here. They go around a bit. We've got this big building here that's going in here. We've got more roads that go around here. So it goes all over the place, right? And then you can see it's going to continue on this way, but there's nothing out there. And it also is going to continue out this way. And then we need to continue this way more as well, about along here, roughly, along the back of the farm. Oh, I just ran out of rockets. Give me a sec. Rule 1. Make sure you have rockets to show people around stuff. Alright, so that was over there. And I'll put my helmet on so I don't hurt myself. Yeah, so anyway, so there's a lot of roads that are sort of here, but there's still so much that needs to be done. Yeah, there's still so much that still needs to be done. So, is that what I want? Yeah, okay. That's right. Sorry, just something weird going on. Technical stuff. Don't worry about it. Anyway, so we're going to start off by doing some roads. But before we can do that, what I want to do is I actually want to automate it. So, what you may have seen in my previous episode was this cobblestone machine. Might be a little bit loud, and I apologise for that, but essentially you can see this thing basically, yeah, it does one side and then does the other, makes up cobblestone and pushes it all out here, right? So you would have seen this hopefully in my last episode, maybe the one, yeah, I think it was my last episode. This is my next episode. I'm pretty sure it was my last episode. Anyway, what we're going to do today is we're going to use this machine and we're going to basically create a toggle switch, and so that instead of it just doing the cobblestone, we'll be able to toggle it on or toggle it off to either cobblestone or... Hey Pelican, how you doing? Yeah, either onto cobblestone, or we'll be able to go to basalt, so we can have an unlimited amount of basalt. Which is also why, I haven't really shown this yet. We've got the storage system down here for all of this. So when all that cobblestone that just got generated and blown up automatically gets sorted down here into the cobblestone chest, as you can see, got plenty of it there. All the wood comes over this side, and then this side is all empty, as you can see. This will be basalt once I actually install it. So, let's go get some dirt, because I need a little platform to walk on. Should have some dirt here. I'll probably just have some grass. I've used up all my grass on this thing. So, let's go over here now. Sorry, I've just got something in my throat. Ugh. So yeah, sorry I wasn't here yesterday. Thanks for your patience, guys, by the way. Is that going to be low enough? I might have to go lower. So technically, on the record, I'm improving an El Mango design. What? Craziness, right? That shouldn't even be possible. And yet here we are. Okay, oops. Alright. Oops. So G. I just have to wait for my stepdad to go to bed, then I can rejoin. Ah, you're all good, man. I don't want you getting in trouble, so. Who else is here? So we got Chicken, we got Pelican, we got Charon, I believe, still here. Probably driving. Absolutely appreciate it. If you are here, Chicken, I may have recruited a new person that's not going to start with us until 2018. But sorry, not 2018. Sorry, that's a while ago. 1.9. What are we on now? We're on 1.18. Yeah. 1.19. So I think this is around about May. It's meant to come out, and then we're going to have a new person joining the server. New streamer. Hopefully. I'm working my magic. Yep, I know you're here, Chicken. You're here for sure. You almost never miss my streams. Actually, you know what, Chicken? I just discovered something today. I was just, oh, hang on. I've got to do this. Give me a second, because I haven't done it yet. I completely forgot to do my go lives. Post, tweet, and post. And that one goes automatically. Perfect. Okay, yeah. Sweet. Yep, that's good. Sorry. Yeah, so I was, hey, Whaley Jebs is here. How you going? We were just talking about you. How'd you go with your hardcore? You still alive or what? Whaley Jebs is doing a hardcore series at the moment. If you haven't subscribed, oh sorry, if you're not following her, you definitely should. But she's just started doing a hardcore series, and I think she's up to about 4 days into it, like 4 streams into it, should I say? And yeah, I'm not sure if she's still alive though. I'm good. Oh, okay, she's talking Pelican, not me. That's alright. Pelican's better than me anyway. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, so that gives us a little bit of a safety platform. Now let's get my redstone box out. Alright, I need, what else do I need? I need soul soil and I need blue ice. I thought it was Pelican who was joining. Well, no. Pelican likes to play The Sims. Pelican doesn't play Minecraft. What was I doing? I was about... Oh, blue ice. Excuse the mess down here, guys. Alright, so I need some blue ice and I need soul soil. Look at that, right next to it. Perfect. I'm a watcher, not a Minecrafter. I appreciate the builds, but not up for playing it. Yeah, no, I'll get that. It's one of those games that's like, it is great fun to play, but it's super grindy and things like that, so you got to enjoy it. You got to enjoy what you play. Alright, so what I'm going to do first of all is I'm just going to put a bit of a catchment area for this water so that we don't make a mess of all the redstone below. See, she loves me so much she had to play a game named after me. Pretty sure it's named after me. That's what we call a truly dedicated fan right there. I'll stream when I can figure out how to see chat whilst streaming, then I'll stream. It's pretty easy. You just, like, because I know you only have one screen, just all you need to do is just make sure that you're only using, that you're not playing in full screen. Alright, so now if I break all this glass, the water should just stay where it is and not make a huge mess below. I love it when you plan something and it works. It's always wonderful. Hey, Double Seven's here. How you going, Double Seven? Haven't seen you for a while. Thanks for joining. Okay, so let me remember how this all works. So I need to put soul soil here. Is this gonna work? Yeah, it'll work. It'll work. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna put soul soil here. Yeah, this will be fine. Alright, so that's step one. Ticken says, will the chat see the full screen if I don't use full screen? Yeah, so Ticken, what you can, so if you have a look at this for a moment, right? If I take myself out of full screen, okay, and I don't know if you can see this, but there's a big black line down the right hand side of my screen and along the bottom of my screen. Alright, now what you can do is you can actually just change what's known as a canvas size. So you can play in like half the screen, but get it to stretch out across the full screen. I didn't plan it out properly. I've got to widen this. I spoke too soon when it said also good. Oops. And that's how you fall through the floor. So if you go into your settings on whatever it is that you're using to stream, just change the canvas size. Just look up how to change the canvas size, and that's all you need. Just change the canvas size, and that's all set. Alright, I need some of this. I'm going to put that in my other hand, and we'll see if we can do this like a pro. Oops. Apparently not. Already failed. Alright. Without making a mess. Have I done this right? I've done this completely wrong, haven't I? What have I done wrong here? You know what? I think that ice needs to be over this side. Whatever the resolution is. So basically, if you play, so you're not in full screen, right? And then you press F3. If you have a look at my screen right now, ticking, right? If you have a look where I'm hovering my mouse over here, can you see my display is 2560 by 1440? That means I'm actually currently in 2K, right? But I'm actually streaming in 1080p. So while this is 2K, my resolution on my software is only 1080. I actually have to shrink the screen down. Now, if you watch that, when I take it out of full screen, you actually see those numbers change. See, it's not 1440 anymore. It's 2400 by 1350. So this is my smallest. This is a smaller screen now. And if I adjust that screen even further, it'll actually tell you exactly what your resolution is there. And you can just go, this is comfortable for me to have this while having my chat on the other side of the screen. All right, and then you can just set that to your set your canvas. The other thing as well is I can also do this, which is going to get really weird for you, but I can basically move my screen around like that, and you'll see that the screen just got smaller. Now, I'm still in full screen, right? Because you can see my resolution up here is still 1440, but I've actually shrunk down in my window. So you can shrink down, you can make it bigger and things like that. There's a lot that you can do. I'm happy to sort of talk you through it one day if you want. Obviously when I'm not on stream, and help you get to where you want to get to. Yeah, I've messed this up. I need to do the ice on this side. Oh, is that going to kill? Oh, lucky. There's no redstone down there for it to kill. Hey, Ticken's back. Okay. So, I've already sort of made this up. I made a design of this about a week ago. To make sure that it was all going to work out alright. And I worked out exactly what I need. And now I've forgotten. So, yeah, alright. And I need to break these ones. And let's put those there. Perfect. Look at that. Like a pro. Maybe one day I will be one. Alright, so that is more or less everything we need to make basalt, right? Now, the only thing that we need to do now is get this soul sand to essentially be right next to that cobblestone there. So it needs to get pushed right up to where the observers are. So for that, what we're going to do is we're going to do a double piston extender. He's teaching you Dutch. That'll be fun, man. Hang on, let me just get rid of the F3 screen because that's boring. What does this do? Okay, so this... Alright, let's just go back one step real quick. So what we have here, Whaley, this is a cobblestone generator. So basically when the water and lava collide, it's going to make cobblestone. And if you look in that little gap down there, you'll see that there's nothing there. It becomes cobblestone. And then these pistons basically push it out in a row. So if you look here, it's very quickly just sort of doing one side, then the other side, then one side, then the other side, and things like that. And then it shuffles it all into one giant cube down here. And there's a creeper down there. What are you doing, Mr. Creeper? So it creates a big lump of it down there. And then once that gets enough, which will be very soon. You can see the TNT going off, and it blows up 240 blocks at a time. Now, let's turn this off for a second. It's very loud. So yeah, so basically what I'm making down here is a toggleable switch, which will basically swap it out from cobblestone to basalt, because basalt is essentially what I've been using to make to build my roads. So I'm still in the early stages of doing my roads, but you know, I don't want to be mining all the basalt. I want to be sort of just you can see it all comes up over here towards the cemetery. And around here, it's going to go through a tunnel over here into over the Charon's base, which is over here. So there's a lot going on. But basically, I need a lot more basalt, basically. So this is a machine that does it all automatically. Well, it generates it and blows it up and all that sort of stuff automatically. And then it will just sort of, it'll come down here and it will sort it into an automatic sorting system. And as you can see, you've got all the cobblestone over here. There's just tons of it. And on this side, it's empty, but that will be all basalt when I'm done. This is a big work in progress, this side. There's a lot that's going on over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to basically create a little switch. Yeah, and so what we're doing is we're going to create a switch. And, hey, Ticken's here. How you going, Ticken? Still hasn't got a skin. So yeah, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to basically... Hey there, Buster. Hey. High five. So, basically, yeah, so what we've got to do is you can see that water flowing down there. What happens is that water stays there, and when it pushes the row of cobblestone out, the lava flows over, and when the lava and the water touch, it creates cobblestone. So what we want to do is we want to block off the water so we don't get cobblestone. Alright, and if we can get these soul soils up to that top block up there, then when the lava goes over the blue ice and touches the soul sand at the same time, it'll actually create basalt instead. And then we just use the exact same system. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get some sticky pistons. Let's put my carrots in my hand. So get some sticky pistons. We're going to grab some observers. I'm going to grab some repeaters. I'm going to grab some redstone dust. I've got to get some white concrete. Actually, you know what? There should be some down here. It's 19. I need more than that. Another 19. Another 12. You build the donkeys anywhere you want. But if you're really stuck, I'll find somewhere for you. Just not tonight. So what we need to do here is, let's just work this out for a moment. Is that in the right spot? No. Okay, so if we go one there, one on top, and alright, so there's our double piston. Yeah, okay, so oops. Oops. Helps if you place them the right way. So we'll get one side done and make sure that it's done correctly. Is that going to work? No. I knew that was going to happen. Yeah, so we'll get one side done, make sure it works, and then we'll just basically mirror it on the other side. Alright, now what we're going to need is we're going to need a block that we can power up here. Then we're going to need how do we want to do this? I want to go block there. Alright, so what we can do is we can have like that. Have a repeater on each of these, and then we'll have gonna go there. No, there. Alright, so let's see if this works out. Okay, and then I need to get some observers. It's really hard to do when you're being watched by everyone. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should be it. So now, if I grab a lever, we should be able to test this side out. So if all goes well, this will double extend, and that should go up by 2 blocks. So we ready? Yep, perfect. And then if I turn it off, it should... Okay, hang on, that didn't work. Alright, so let's just add a small delay in each of these and see if that fixes it. Oh, no, of course not. No, that's fine. We don't need that delay. I sound like mumbo jumbo. Far from that. That's a long way away yet. But I will take the compliment. Sorry, the reason that this isn't working is because it needs to be a button, not a lever. And I forgot about that. So what should happen? Yeah, so it should push it up like that. And when we do it again, it should come and retrieve it and pull it out so the water flows down. So, Ticken, you want to do me the honors? Can you just stand here and just wait a second? And we'll just do a quick test. Alright, so if I run this for a second, don't do it until I say alright, Ticken. So we can see we've got just cobblestone coming out both sides. So this is the side I've just changed. So you can see it's cobblestone. Now if I turn it off, we've got to make sure it's turned off, otherwise we might turn this all into obsidian. Alright, Ticken, can you press the button please? Just once. Okay, now if we watch it now, we should see this turn into basalt now. Hang on. Watch out, Ticken. Lava coming down. I need another piece of glass. Okay. I don't know why that happened, but that's fine. Okay, I can fix this. Okay. Okay. Is him trying to assassinate me? Yeah, something like that. Okay, so for some reason, let's just eat something real quick. Okay, why is that not changing? I think, you know, it probably is. I've probably got the ice and the soul sand the wrong way around. Oops, I just fell off. Oh, have I destroyed any redstone? No, because there's no redstone down there. I'm all good. Okay. Alright, Ticken. Oh, hang on. Is this gonna break if I... okay, let me just to be extra cautious, because I don't want to turn this all to obsidian. I don't want to lose my lava sources or whatever. Alright, Ticken, can you pull them back down, please? Or just press the button again? Alright, what we're going to do, we're just going to basically try and make one adjustment to this, and it should hopefully do it. So I'm happy with the redstone. Actually, before we do this side... no, that's right. Okay. Alright, let's just put a bit of a barrier here. Just so we're not washing out everything else underneath. Alright, we've got a torch here so nothing spawns up here. Alright. Alright, so this should just wash out with water. So if I get rid of all of that soul sand and I replace it with blue ice. I ran out of blue ice. Alright, hang on, I'll break the ice as well. Where is the blue ice? It's up there. Oh, this is going to be a problem. Okay, no, that's right. Okay, so I want to put soul soil here then. I think I've just done it the wrong way around. Because everything else there seems alright. Alright, let's see. Now I've got to replace the redstone dust that's just been washed away. Alright, so that's all good. What are we missing over here? Blue ice. 1 and 2. Alright. Let's try that again. Alright, so I do this. It's broken. Oh, of course it is. Okay, because I need to put these back. Can't power if I don't put a block there. Alright, so sucks it back down, lets the water flow, pushes it back up. Perfect. No, not entirely. Okay, Ticken, are they up at the moment? Well, let's find out. Okay, so hopefully when this dirt goes, we'll get basalt. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so if we look at it here, there you go. So we're getting basalt from this side and cobblestone from the other side. And you can see it all getting fed into the big cuber over here. And then when it blows up, it will eventually, it'll take a little while to get there, but the basalt will make its way through. So what we can do for now is turn it back off. Very loud, yes. Okay, this side's still blocked off, so that's perfect. Alright, we're going to take away that soul soil first. And then we're going to take away what's this called? Blue ice. Have I got 9 soul soil, so that's fine. So we can go, how far did I go? I went to there. So 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I just did them the wrong way around. I always forget which way it goes. So basalt obviously has to be on the bottom, and then the blue ice can be on the side. Okay, and then I need to go, I'll put that there, and then I need blue ice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get rid of that, because those aren't needed. Yeah, see, so that now these bits, those bits of glass shouldn't be needed either, but we'll just leave them there anyway, because they're good for safety. So now, let's get rid of all this grass that we don't need. And especially the stuff underneath that we're not going to be able to get to shortly. I do like every time. Hang on, I do this like every time, but I've got to go to bed. Yeah, no, that's all good, man. I'm not saying man, sorry, I shouldn't say that. Yeah, no, it's fine. You've got to go to bed. It's very late for you. It's not that late for me. It's only 10 past 9, so I totally get that. You go have a lovely sleep, all right? And I'm sure I'll see you. I'm sure you'll probably be streaming tomorrow. And otherwise, yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Yeah. But yeah, you have a good sleep, and I'll see you later. And thanks for joining. All right. So now we're going to just copy the same thing we've done up there to the opposite side. Yeah, it is 10 past 12 for you. It's very late for you too. So you should be in bed, but I know that no matter what I say, you won't go to bed. So, and if you do, you're not going to sleep anyway. You're just going to like lay there. Okay. I have an awesome design for my frog shop in 1.19. Yeah, it's still a while away yet though. 1.19. What are you doing on this season though? That's what I want to know. Okay, do I have any sticky pistons or something? I do. Oh, look at that, 16, the perfect amount. Okay, that's all done. How easy was that, eh, Ticket? It's taken what? How long have I been streaming for? Why is it not telling me? 40 minutes. I've been streaming for 40 minutes. Already done. Almost. I just have to... All I need to do now is extend this out. So... I need more white concrete. Oops. Oh, I should be right. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, and then if we go get rid of that, and we'll just put a repeater there just to make sure we got the strength. I'm making a giant. I don't know. Yeah, that's right. Alright, oh, hang on. Are they both? Oh, I've stuffed that up now. I was meant to... Whoopsie! I was meant to toggle this before I built that side. Okay, so... Yeah, that's down on both sides now. Alright, so Ticken, you ready? And anyone else watching? Oh, don't watch me fall. Hang on, let me put all my stuff away. Observers. Yes, that's all I got. Okay. And a good, quick little easy build there. This is why I don't put these sorts of things in my videos, because they're a bit too quick. Although it wouldn't really be that big a deal. Bye, Ticken. You got a zombie coming for you, Ticken. I didn't kill you, you're still alive. I saved you. Sorry, Ticken, I had to get rid of the platform. I thought you were there. Oh, that's hilarious. Alright, so now, if I come up here and I turn this on, we'll have cobblestone, I think. So it's basalt over there at the moment, but what does it come back to as? Yeah, that's cobblestone. So you can see both sides giving cobblestone. So cobblestone, 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 cobblestone. Now if we turn it off, We gotta wait for it to finish, and we gotta wait for all those bits to fill. Alright, so we stop the sizzle, press the button, wait for the pistons to stop moving. Now we do it, and now they'll both start coming out with basalt. So obviously there's already cobblestone in the system, and now we get basalt from both sides. Done. And then if we hop over here, you can see, there you go, you can see there's a bit of basalt from before, and it just gets pushed down and ends up in the storage system below. Now at the moment the storage system is completely empty of basalt, sorry. So let's just stand here for a moment, because I've got to fill the filters. And apparently I didn't fill, they ran straight through me, that's strange. Okay, so you can see I've got some now, so all I need to do now is just basically remove one of these, add one of those. Remove one of these, and one of those. That's it. And that's the filters done. So that's 1, 2, and that's still going while I'm doing this. That's 3, that's 4, and that's 5. Hey Froggy May, welcome. How you going? Thanks for joining us. Thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it. Alright, so cool. So now we've got the filter in. Now that dirt's just going to go around because there's no filter for dirt because there shouldn't be dirt in the system. But if we just sort of stand here to pick that up, get it out of the way, and then basically just keep cycling. So if it, because it drops out 240 items with every explosion, it's too much for the hoppers to handle. So it'll just keep going around in circles until it's all used up. So that gives it a bit of time. But if you have a look here, that's already got 41 in it. That's already got 41 in it. I only put 1 in each of those. But that's just because they're filling up so quickly. So you'll see these ones come across. Alright, here they come. And you'll see them just disappear into the hoppers. Bang, 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 bang. It's all gone. Simple. And then if you're coming down here, they'll start filling up down here as well. So I'll just put basalt in each of these each of these, so I know what's in there. And that is now a toggleable cobblestone and basalt maker generator. An insanely fast one at that as well. Isn't that cool? How are you, Froggy May? Alright, now, if we do come down in here, a little secret for you. Here's some I prepared earlier. I did have a very small manual basalt farm a while back, and I've already got a big bank of it anyway. But let's go empty my hands and let's start building some roads. Alright. Any of these smooth? No. Alright, what we're going to do is going to grab like this whole bottom row. Alright, I'm just going to basically put them in the middle of the ground here. So they're out of the way, sort of. And I'm going to turn this whole shulker box into smooth basalt. Oh, polished basalt, sorry. Almost out of totems. You're gonna have to go get some more, man. Someone sells them. Okay, cool. So we've got tons of smooth basalt now. One more follow for the night and I reach my goal. Alright, so we're going to grab some of this basalt and put a little bit of this back. And what I might do is I might just go like that. And then I'll fill this up. Come here. And fill that up. Oh, it should be good. How have I done this? Is it just... That's just regular basalt, yeah? Yeah, yeah. And I haven't got any yeah, no, it's all good. All good. Okay. Now, first thing I want to do is just over here, I made a slight change to these roads. So I just want to basically, let's go like this. That's what I care about. Okay, so I'm just going to put a couple of these on the corners just to round them off a little bit. They're just a little bit too straight, and I just didn't like it. And also the footpath wasn't working for me. I guess there and there. Yeah, because all this will get covered up later on anyway. It's not going to be there forever. Did I do the same thing on this end? No, see, this end I did properly in the first place. Alright, so that's the first bit done. Now the next bit, and this is where it gets a bit hard, right? So up here, we're going to pretty much have the road coming down here, okay? Now, essentially what I've been doing, alright, the sort of system I've been using for my roads is reasonably simple, right? You've got, essentially you've got 5 parts to it, right? You've got this bit, this bit, this bit, this bit, and this bit. And essentially what's going to happen is every road is going to be 5 blocks wide, with the exception of a few. 5 blocks wide for the road. Then you've got a footpath. And then you've got, this is the sort of like the footpath of the business. So every business will have its own. So if we come in here, this will be a footpath that we're sort of standing on here. But this will be like your council footpath. The one that, you know, normally when you're walking through a set street, it all looks exactly the same. This footpath is the one to match the building. So this is the footpath this building put in when they built their building. And each building will have something to match the style of the building. So that footpath ends right there because that's where their land ends. This footpath will start here, and it will be something completely different. It might look similar, it might not. It might be completely contrasting. We'll figure that out as we go. But what we need to do is we sort of need to plan out the roads to have, essentially, if this is, sorry, gotta eat. So if this is the tower here of the city tower, then that's their footpath there, and then this is the city footpath, and then that's the city road, right? So essentially, on the edge of any property, we need to more or less go out 3 blocks, and then down 3 blocks, and then out another 3 blocks. So what we're going to do is right here, we're going to have, this is their land here. This is their little bit of verge. Actually, this one probably doesn't need it, does it? Really? No, because it's a farm, isn't it? So, I think this one... I think this one can actually stay the way it is. And we can just dig out the road here. What do you reckon, guys? Because I think they wouldn't really have their own path, would they? I can't pick up any of this dirt. So you reckon, nah, don't do it, or nah, they wouldn't have their own path? Like that, you reckon? And then the city path can just lead straight up to their fence here then. I don't think they would, but if they did, unless you're building the city directly behind it, it would, I would suggest a dirt road, I reckon. No. So the whole idea here, Ticken, is that this is the old man who never wanted to leave. Right, so the city's been built around him. So the city is literally going to be walls all around him. So I've got to level off this hill, but I'm going to worry about that later. I'm just going to, for now, I just want to get the roads in. That's what I'm doing in this stream, is just roads. So leveling areas, not really what I'm aiming for today. I see a ticking. Okay, now what I need to do, and this is the fun bit, right? Or not really fun at all, but I need to finish it, figure out a slope. So I'm going to put some of this basalt away because I've got a bit too much on me at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, I'll grab all that those random blocks that I've broken. And then I'll use these to make a slope underneath this road. Yeah, so sort of what we need. This is where it gets a little bit complicated here. Hang on. Let me just figure this out real quick. Alright, I want to start by just finishing this. I can use Optifine because I'm using... Hang on, I can't use Optifine because I'm using the Game Pass launcher. Lol. What's the Game Pass launcher? I don't know. I'm not familiar with that one. Are you not just using the Minecraft launcher? Like the default one? I don't use the default Minecraft launcher either, but you should be able to use Optifine with it. Most people are using the default launcher. If you get Game Pass, then you can download the Game Pass Minecraft launcher for free. Okay. Look, to be honest with you, if it's not going to let you use Optifine, I would suggest don't use that. Hey, look, Charge Creeper. But that's all up to you there, Ticken. Don't you have to pay for Game Pass? Yes, you do have to pay for Game Pass, but that's an Xbox thing, man. It's got nothing to do with PC. I mean, I don't have to because I don't use it, if that makes sense. Well, I'm just playing like vanilla Minecraft. You can get Game Pass on PC. I don't know. Can you? But I don't know what benefit you'd have on PC is what I'm saying. The whole point of Game Pass is so you can play like you can play games online on your Xbox. That's the whole point of Game Pass. So, but I'm definitely not an expert, dude. It's facing the wrong way. Too low now. Now that I'm doing the road, I should have done this that one higher. Oh, Ticken left the game. He'll be back. Oh, well, my laptop just crashed. Oh, no, that's not good. You mean your stepdad's laptop, right? So ticking. This is officially, this is my first stream with 50 followers. Although not yet an affiliate. Affiliate doesn't come straight away. Fell. 2 seconds, guys. We'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I know. Look, Pretzel Rocks is fantastic, right? Because it means that I can play unlimited, royalty-free music as much as I want, and it costs me either very little or nothing. It's all safe, so I'm not going to get a copyright strike from YouTube or from Twitch, right? Which is just amazing, because if let's say I had a copyright strike, all right, I'm not eligible for a partner, or what's the other one? Affiliate. All right, which obviously, you know what, you know how it is. Like when you're doing these sorts of things, you may not start it for that reason, but you definitely do want it eventually. You know what I mean? Like, once the idea is in your head that you can make affiliate and, you know, you can have an awesome following of these incredible community. Like, I honestly think, and I know I'm a bit biased here, but I genuinely do think I've got the best community out of all of them. Like, I've been to some of the other, I've spent like quite a bit of time in some of the other communities, and honestly, this is the best one. My community rocks, and yeah, I love all of you. You're all absolutely friggin' amazing. But anyway, you know, part of, you know, if you want to listen to music in the background, I got to use something like Pretzel Rock so I can trust the music's always going to be, you know, copyright free, and I'm not going to get a copyright strike against me. And by having that, it means that I can. Is that going to work? I don't think it will. Hang on a minute. Yeah, so you are pretty awesome, and it's not a joke. You are absolutely awesome. All of you are. Every one of you. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, so but Pretzel just gives me basically an unlimited amount of music, so you're not just listening to the same loop. I don't know if you remember beforehand, I used to just have a loop. I'll show you. Hang on, I still got it here. If I just pause the music for a moment and I go music loop. All right, and there you go. Oh, hear that. It's the music you've heard over and over and over again, but to be perfectly honest with you, it's a 30-second loop over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Right? And the funny thing is, if I actually come back to my start streaming, what do you hear? You hear the same song, don't you? So it's basically let me mute that again. Let me put the music back on. And for some reason I got black screen, and that's fixed. Okay. Yeah, so we get it. Do you get it though? And over and over. Just in case you don't get it. And also and over. Should I keep going, ticking? Yeah, so anyway, but yeah, this just means I can have loads and loads of you wouldn't dare. You really like the start stream one? Yeah, I do too. But if I'm doing like say a 7-hour stream, and I've done a 7-hour stream before, if I do a 7-hour stream, it gets really repetitive really fast. So yeah. I've got to empty my hands a little bit. Too much junk in here, and I'll take a couple of stone. Loop music still on? Really? Oh, it is too. There you go. That should be muted now. Sorry, I thought I muted it before. Cool, so yeah, anyway. But this just means I get an unlimited amount of music that you guys can all enjoy without it just being constantly repetitive and you guys going, as much as I love watching Sim stream, I'm really getting sick of this same 30-second loop that I've been listening for the last 5 hours. I'm not going to watch the last 2 hours of the stream. So, you know, this just means that at least every time you come on, the music's different, songs constantly change and things like that. And I've got lots of control over it too. I can choose the type of music I want. I can choose if I want to have like, so I've got instrumental only music on, so there's no vocals in one of the music that I play. I just don't really want any vocals in what I'm playing. At least not unless I've actually sort of vetted it and made sure there's no bad language or anything like that, you know. Bad language like Dutch. No, I'm joking. Hey, Ticken's back. He made it. I can't escape you. I wouldn't want to. Yeah, so Ticken. I have a bone to pick with you, my friend. I was on Twitter doing my Go Live notification, and I noticed I had some notifications. I don't know how old they are, but some of them are pretty old because I don't really. I'm sort of new to Twitter. I'm not really big on using Twitter, so I'm not overly familiar on how it all sort of works exactly. But anyway, so I was having a look, and I was having a look at the notifications. I noticed that somebody, I'm not saying it was you don't use Twitter. You don't, or maybe it was Instagram. Hey, let me have a look. I'm pretty sure it was Twitter. Twitter, where's my notifications? Notifications. Ticken of liked your tweet. Ticken of followed you. Oh no, hang on. I got that all backwards anyway. That was my own tweet. Don't worry about what I was going to say then. So you say you don't use Twitter. And yet someone using your name has followed me on Twitter. I kind of assume that was you. Oh, okay. One, two, three, four. You need all the ores you can get. So you thought, I'll steal Sim's ores. He doesn't need them. Sim's rich. Yeah, I'm pretty rich actually. In the game I am anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so yeah, so pretty much just gonna level this bit out. What time is it? 9:40. Okay, I could probably stream for another half an hour. I might have followed you on Twitter, perhaps. Caught ya. Busted. Mighty old Sim knows better. And by old, I don't mean old. I mean, I'm a little old, I guess. We reckon that's pretty gradual. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright, this is the line. Alright, so now, how do I do those? Hang on. Having a mind blank. Oh, okay, cobble deep slate. I need cobble deep slate. Whoop. Whee! Sim, I'm hiding. Do you know what, Seacon? I saw you. I saw you. But I'll come find you again. Deep slate. I want cobble deep slate. Is there any in there? No. Cobble deep slate. And I'll take that. You know what? I want that one, that one. I want that one. A stone cutter in here somewhere. Put that there. No, I want that one there. I want cobble deep slate slabs. Perfect. Alright, so what have I got here? I've got basalt, I've got smooth basalt, and I've got cobble deep slate slabs. Everything I need. Let's do this. Wherever could he be? Ah. So maybe I'll just put this bucket of lava down right here. I wouldn't dream of it, Chicken. I might dream a little bit, but no. Alright, so let's start with this and we just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here. Cool. All right. Alright, I think that's good. And then I'll worry about the corners afterwards. Alright, so let's put some of this in. How'd your hole come in? Chicken? Only got 20 layers to go. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome effort. Hey, Ticken, could I ask you a favour? Please. I wouldn't ask, but you're a legend, so I figure you'll probably be pretty good with this. So, when you're in the server like this, right? You're chatting with me, and you're using the server chat, which is fantastic, and it's awesome that you can, right? But from an algorithm point of view, right? The more people I have in the chat room chatting on Twitch, the better it is for me, and the more likely I am to get, like, you know, suggested to other people and all that sort of stuff. Now, my question is, how hard is it for you to chat, like, say, in the Twitch chat, rather than the, I said Twitter before, I meant Twitch. How hard is it for you to chat in the Twitch chat in comparison to, say, the Minecraft chat? Like, is the Minecraft chat just, like, a ton easier? Or is it sort of easy enough for you to sort of send your messages in? Does that make sense? Have to use separate device. Okay, so it's basically a pain in the butt. That's cool, man. Look, if it's a pain, then don't worry about it. I just figured if it wasn't too hard, I'd see if you could do that for me, just because it does help with the algorithm a little bit. But it's not absolute. No, please don't. Do not ever apologise, right? You've done nothing wrong. Right? You never need to apologise for something like that. The only thing you need to apologise for is being so friggin' awesome. Do you know what I found out about, though, Ticken? Very soon. How do you automate roads? Hey there, jumpy spider lady. How do you automate roads? That's a fantastic question, right? It might be a little misleading. So these are my roads, right? And essentially, hang on, let me just grab some rockets, because otherwise I'm going to run out of rockets the second I take off. Okay. So, now I've got some rockets, let's go and have a look at this. So these are my roads, and they're made entirely out of basalt, pretty much, right? With a few very small exceptions. So you can see here, we've got the roads, they come along, they even go up and things like that. Now the only time I don't use basalt is when I'm doing these slabs, because you can't do a basalt slab, so I've got some dark, deep slate, but other than that, you know, we've got the roads that come up, get these nice curves in them, nice looking roads along the place. But you need an absolute ton of basalt to make all your roads out of basalt when you're making as much as I am. So what I've done today is it in basalt mode? No. I built this at the start of the stream, which is basically just an automatic basalt generator. Sorry, it's very loud. Let me move it away from it ever so slightly. That didn't make it any quieter, did it? No. But you can see basically it just pumps them out one side at a time. It's generating the basalt underneath those pistons, pushes out a row, pushes them down here. If I get away from the noise, you can see the basalt comes down. Any second now, we're going to get a big blob of TNT pop down. Any minute now, give it a second. Right at the bottom there, and your big blob of TNT is going to come out. It's actually going to blow up 240 blocks at the same time. So this bit that you're looking at here is all fully a Il Mango design. But the the basalt generator over there is me. So yeah. But thanks for joining anyways, Jumpy Spider. Do you like what you see? Oh, there's the TNT there. You can see 240 basalt straight down there into the system, or into the sorting system below. And yeah, so it comes down here, all gets sorted through the automatic sorter, and yeah, the rest is history. So automatic basalt, interesting. Yes, automatic basalt, yeah. But I need the basalt for the roads, and basically we're doing a stream making roads, so figured that you know, start by making the machine that I need. Let me just turn that off. Okay, so yeah, we basically needed the machine to make all the basalt, and now that I've done that, we've got unlimited basalt to make all our roads. So we're just going to sort of make some more roads around here. I'm building a giant city. I've got a YouTube channel, and I've been building this giant city. This is my starter house over here, my starter farmhouse. And this is the old man that never wanted to leave the house, leave the world, or leave the city as the city got built up around him. So everything I'm building are these big giant skyscrapers and everything. Pretty much all filled with farms. If you look there, that's actually a sugarcane farm, automatic sugarcane farm. Watermelons on this side all the way to the top. And on this side, this is the back of the pumpkin. Basically, this side and that side are exactly the same. Over there, that's villagers that do basically wheat, beetroot, carrots, and potatoes. I like the little bit of lore. That's cute. Yeah, that's it. I think that it's. I think it's good to have a bit of a narrative. You know, like so. This is it's, you know, like this. It's going to be like this. This is a farm here. I've sort of barricaded it off. A little, you know, there'll be a little old man living here, and he's just not going to move. Him and his family have owned this land for a good, you know, 700 years or something like that. I haven't picked an exact time frame yet, but yeah. And as he's lived here, they're slowly around him, the whole thing has turned into a big city. So it's going to be like a big, busy CBD, all big skyscrapers, modern-looking ones, old-looking ones, and they're going to be going all the way around. You can sort of see even over here where the basalt generator is. That's also my tree farm. This is all my big blast chamber over here. It's a concrete converter, lots of stuff happening over here. This will become a giant building. Over here, we've got a big cemetery. Because you've got to have a cemetery. This is still a work in progress, so ignore this bit here, but as you can see, cemetery complete with ghosts floating in the sky. And then, yeah, it's just lots of stuff going on. So if you like it and you want to see more, make sure to hit that follow button, right? And you'll be able to see me do this more and more every time I stream. I stream usually pretty much every Monday and usually every Monday and Friday, and then I try and sneak one in on the weekend as well when I can. May I suggest a restaurant? You may suggest anything you want, Ticken, and I will do my absolute best to please you. But yes, restaurant is a great idea. I love it. So yeah, so this is just sort of like, so this is a bit of road going up here. So I'm just sort of connecting. This is where, yeah, that's a pixel art. I've done 2 pixel arts in this season. So if we turn around, you got Jack Skellington. I'm not sure if you're a fan of Nightmare Before Christmas, but there's Jack Skellington there. So that was part of my Halloween special. And then I also did a big Santa Claus over in the Christmas district. Would you like me to go over and show it to you? I'll show it to you. Why not? Ticken doesn't mind. I'm sure the rest of the stream don't mind. They've seen it 100 times, but they love it. So we did, yeah, that's it. Why not? So this whole area here, just beyond here in a moment, you're going to see it start loading. It was all just grass, dirt, and stone. We transformed this whole area into a big Christmas district. So someone built a giant snowman, one of the other guys built the giant Enderman. I built the giant Christmas tree with the giant star and all the presents below, and that was a really fun stream actually. Oh! So yeah, that was a really fun stream actually. Everyone in the stream got to pick a present. So they got to pick what color they wanted their present, what color they wanted their ribbon, if they wanted it to be tall, wide, how big or small they want it to be. There's even like an expensive one here from one of the guys. And there's a teeny tiny, look at this cute tiny little present down here. That's adorable, isn't it? But I built a big game as well, which is my Santa Claus game over here. It's actually a Santa Claus maze. So if I just go a bit high, you can see it there. So there's Santa. That's the other pixel art I did. So he's pixel art from the sky, but he's actually, if you look carefully through the glass here, you can actually see there's a maze that you can go through. And basically what happened is if you're in the server, you'd come through and you'd come into the entrance over here, and we can go over this pressure plate. If you listen, stuff happens. Now it's probably empty now, but basically you had all these barrels. You're walking through the Santa Claus, so it's all colourful and stuff. And basically, yeah, you had these barrels, and what's happening is, as you're going through the maze that I'm currently lost in, you come through and you come grab all the barrels. You got little tokens, right? So if you sort of imagine it like going to an arcade place where you play the ticket games and you get tickets. So if you get the tickets, you gather them, and I think it's all empty now. I think they've all been used up now. Yeah. And then you'd take those tickets and you'd redeem them for an awesome prize at the end. This way, I think, is the exit. No, I think I've gone the wrong way. Maybe. No, that's right. I think this is right. This way. Yeah, Ticken got one of every prize. There was 5 different tiers of prizes, including netherite and all sorts of stuff. So they came through here. There were prizes here, and you can see Billy's the only one that hasn't redeemed her. No, she has now. Oh, there you go. So that's a tier. This is what a tier 3 prize looked like. Charon hasn't collected it yet. So there were 5 different tiers of prizes, and that's what he got for, what was it, 550 tokens. But you could get like 160 tokens in a game. So it's not as hard as it sounds. I don't know if Jonathan's picked his up yet. Meatloaf's picked his up. Z1. There you go. So Z1's got these. So those are the Christmas tokens there. And tier 3. Alright, I've got to pay his out. So yeah, so that was the Christmas tokens that they got from the thing. Yeah, lots of fun. I also did a Halloween game as well. I built. So okay, I'll show you this because this is actually quite good. Oh, hang on. I'll show you my favorite shop, right? I only just built this shop. What is that? What is... Hang on a minute. What is this? You know what? I don't want to know. So this is my latest shop I just built. Okay, it's a redstone shop. And there's 2 things I love about it. The first thing is the amazing roof. And the second thing is this awesome floor, which was inspired by a guy on Reddit. His name's Idrea. And look at this, pistons and things like that to make up a floor. This is just the coolest design. I don't know what else to say. But yeah, anyway. Alright, so let's head back to the base. I'll show you what I did for Halloween. So I wonder if Jumpy Spider Lady will help me reach my goal for tonight. Just one more follower. No pressure at all. Alright, so if we come back to over here. Alright, so we've got the starter house. And what we have here is basically for Halloween, this whole thing was decorated with, and that shouldn't be there. That was just to stop one of the vines from growing, but basically it was just like overgrown. It was all messed up. Now if you come into the house, you're greeted by a skull and a button. You basically press this button. You'd either get a Halloween prize from here, so your treats, all right? Yeah, so basically get a treat from here, or you get a trick, all right? And if you get a trick, the floor opens up, you fall down, and you die a gruesome death. And there's... I won't bother. At the moment, it's been taken apart. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. The wither skeleton's loose. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh. Oh. Okay, hang on. The only thing worse than a wither skeleton. Whew. The only thing worse than a wither skeleton is a wither skeleton with a bow. Which, here's a fun fact for you, right? If you give a wither skeleton a bow, he shoots flame arrows by default. Yes, what about that gruesome death? Yeah, it's real. It's totally real. So what I was trying to say is, yeah, so basically this has been decommissioned. As you can see, there's lots of stuff missing from here. Essentially, the floor was removable, the walls were removable, and all the rest of that. And to do that and make it blast resistant, it was all ancient debris. But I've had to actually collect the ancient debris, sadly. See those little purple things up there? If you got that, it would open up and it would launch a charged creeper at you. Up there, there's lava on two of them. Two of them are TNT launchers. There's fireballs. There's arrows. There's my favorite one is this one here. Hang on, I'll show you this one. I'll force this one. Give me a second. I think it's this line here. You die from a bunch of fireworks. It's just magical. Anyway, it was lots of fun. I absolutely thoroughly enjoyed doing it. There's a huge mess of redstone. That TNT most likely blew up parts of it. But as you can see, there's a ton of it up here and it's just absolutely crazy. But it pretty much took away the entire interior of the house. If I come this way. Yeah, so pretty much that's all underground here. It's all redstone. So this is all wide open. There's still a little bit there. You can see if I look through these, you can see that there's just redstone everywhere. And it got pretty crazy. It was pretty awesome. You're alone on your server, but maybe, you know, can ancient debris spawn in gravel? No. You only get ancient debris, obviously in the nether, but you get it in, what's it called? Well, it just spawns randomly. I've never seen it buried in a pile of gravel, if that's what you mean. I think if the gravel appears, I think it would actually delete the ancient debris from possible existence. So you probably can't get it in gravel. The easiest way to get ancient debris is, in my opinion at least anyway, is actually to use TNT. And I know TNT is expensive, but my advice, if you want a heap of TNT, obviously you got to go get the sand, because there's not really an easy way to get sand. But build a general mob farm just like this one over here. This thing here took maybe an hour to build, 2 hours tops. But the amount of stuff you get out of it is just crazy, and I'll show you this. Whoops. You get just shulker boxes and shulker boxes and shulker boxes of gunpowder, as well as, you know, string, rotten flesh, arrows, bones, you know, bones for days. And yeah, it's really good. There's no desert on your server. You have a nice mob farm, that's good. What do you mean there's no desert on your server? Do you have like a small, what's it called? Like a world border? Like a reasonably small world border? Hey, Charon's online. Yeah, small. Do you know what your world border is? I'm just curious to know what sort of size other people are playing on. Ours started off as a 5,000 by 5,000, which is actually quite large. But the I think we've now been expanded up to, maybe Sharon can tell me. I think it's 10,000. Is it 10,000? I don't know. That doesn't sound right at all. I think it's bigger than that, actually. You don't actually own it. You just play on it. Okay. So I thought you said you're on the. I'm alone on my server. Okay. So you don't own the server, but you're like the only active player. Is that what you mean? 30,000 across. Yeah. So 15,000 in each direction from 0, 0. So positive 15, negative 15, essentially. No, I meant... oh, okay, sorry. Yes, there's loads of people who play on your server, but right this second, you're the only person playing on your server. I get you. I can catch him up. I'm a bit slow. How are you tonight, Sharon? Or... I say tonight because it's night for me, but it's morning for you. So how are you this morning, Sharon? Jumpy Spider Lady has followed. Thank you so much for the follow, Jumpy Spider Lady, and you've helped me achieve my goal for tonight. I was only trying to get 2 followers tonight. I'm doing this new thing where I'm going to try and aim for basically 5% of my followers each night. So basically, that doesn't look right. That's too straight. Yeah, so basically I had 50 when I started, so 5% of that is 2.5, so I figured I'd round it down. Getting ready to hit the road shortly, Sharon? How many miles do you have to drive today? I'm going to go with 10,000. Alright, so now what we're going to do, so we got the road started here, so this is where it sort of goes from one road to the next. And all we got to do now is basically have the intersection. So if you have a look over here, what I've done, so here, so where I have the roads connecting together, I just sort of overlap them a bit with a bit of rough roads in both directions, and then I sort of get the curve going. So that's what we're going to do. Let's sleep real quick. This one here, 750 miles. I was way off. So I said 10,000, didn't I? Whoa, what a crazy man I am. I meant to say 1,000. If I'm slow, you'll see the sloth. Charon? No, not Charon, sorry. Sorry. Ticking. There we go. Ta-da, stuck the landing. So yeah, so pretty much what I'll do is I'll just take a few of these out, and then I'll just mix a few of these in on a sort of sideways angle. And like that. And that just sort of roughens up that corner. So it looks like, you know, it looks like a corner of a road does. Well, Charon, you have to drive longer than Tasmania is. 3,000 a week. That's 3,000 miles as well there, Tiggin. So that's around about 5,000 kilometers. Just to give you an idea. It's huge. But Tickin's a beast. Tickin? Sorry. Charon's a beast. You're both beasts, I'm sure. So we're just going to turn a few of these around, just so that it looks like, you know, the tyres have really torn up the road a little bit. I think that might just do it. If we just go bang, bang, chuck one of those in there, chuck one of those in there, chuck that there. No, I want to turn these 2 around. Let's go that one that way, that one that way. Maybe? No. I don't like that at all. Go one of these and chuck that in there. Let's have a look at it from above. Oh, you're kidding me. You know, these signs have been popping up everywhere. So this here is a bit of a joke. So someone, I'm not naming name, me, starved to death several times. And one of the other guys on the server has put them all over my base. And no matter what I do, I keep coming back and finding more and more. Alright, that looks alright. I think I just want to extend it out one more block in this direction. I think that will do the job. Okay, so that gives us the road. And then we can just sort of work out the footpath. We'll go along here. And then, oops. take another layer out of this because it's making me feel claustrophobic. This whole bit of mountain above my head is going to be gone eventually. This bit just it's not much. I say mountain, it's a tiny little hill, but it will be gone. I just need to find the time for that, and that'll be another time. Ticken says, give me a second, it just disappeared. Ticken says, the difference between me and Charon is that he is a cool person, kind of beast, and I'm a half extraterrestrial chicken, half man or half human kind of beast. Yeah, sure. Like I said, you're both beasts. That's funny. Hey, if you're half chicken, delicious. I mean, not that I would eat, you know, your kind. This got awkward. Alright, so you have it backwards. Sharon's the half chicken man. Alright, no, that's good. Alright, I'm happy with the road there. Now, I think that's pretty good. But we're going to have to continue this on, which I'm not going to do just yet because I need to actually plan this. You know what keeps making me really nervous is this guy right here. Yes, I see you. I see you looking at me. Stop it. You make... Oh, did you guys see that? He was flashing at me. Don't you flash me. I'm on stream. That's very inappropriate. Alright, so... what we're going to do, we're just going to literally end the road here while I figure out the other side of the road. Because, sorry, the other side of the road. The other side, well, but pretty much what's going to happen over that side, I haven't quite decided just yet. And the reason for that is... Oh, there we go. Okay. I have trouble talking and thinking at the same time. It's mostly the thinking that I struggle with. Alright, so the reason I haven't decided that yet is because pretty much everything I've built at the moment is all on this side of the house, which is fine, but I also need to fill this whole area here in the middle, and then I have heaps to go out here. Now, one of the other guys has been building some temporary farms out here, but I do believe he's going to be getting rid of these shortly, so that'll sort of free up this area for me as well, for the city. But that's going to be way further into the season. And by that, we've got like 5 months left of the season. So I really need to pull my finger out. So in the previous episode, I've actually built over here. And my last episode that I released, I built this concrete factory up here. Which is just a really crazy fast way to convert the concrete. And if I come down here, you'll see that we've got some concrete down here, up here. It sort of just comes across in all the different chests. Now that I've got an absolute ton of concrete, I can start building massive mega builds. And big buildings like this one here, which is lovely at the start. But things like my iron farm here that's been going since pretty much episode 2. I think I built this iron farm and it still doesn't have a building around it. Even though it's got these markers letting me know the size of the building that I need to be building. But yeah, so a couple of them are done. A couple of these farms are finished off, like this one here with the air conditioners and things like that on top. And you know what? It's those sorts of details that I think really matter. So yeah, anyway. Alright, so this road here, we're going to have to figure this one out now. I've only got about 15 minutes left of this stream, but this road... Well, okay, for starters, these two roads need to connect, don't they? So let's just get that done first, because it's silly not to. I can't get down a tree with a shovel. What's that about? Oh boy, my laptop does not like the texture of wool. What do you mean by that, Ticken? Dark, cold, filthy void. Oh, okay, nice. Actually, do you know what, Ticker? Now that you mention it, I've got a pretty decent laptop, and whenever I play on that, I do get certain things that just Yeah, they don't quite render correctly. But I think that's got something to do with like maybe I don't know, one of the texture packs or something like that. And now we have the Basalt generator. I don't mind just letting it all despawn, because I know I don't have to do any of the work myself to get it. It's all just automatic now. I didn't have to jump for that one. It's right there. Alright, so let's go this way. I cannot place blocks tonight. I keep placing them on top of other blocks and so question for you, Charon. Here in Australia, right, with the whole pandemic, the whole COVID pandemic, right? We are continuously running out of toilet paper. Do you also run out of toilet paper in the US? That was unusual. Thank you for the rotten flesh, I think. How long has this world been around? This season... Charon, how long ago did we start the season? About 6 months ago? I want to say about 6 months ago. It's, yeah, I think it's about 6 months. You did in the beginning, but now you can go to the bathroom without having to worry about it. You lucky man. So we had a lot of it right at the start, right? It went crazy. And then like where I live, we basically haven't had COVID the whole time that COVID's been around, right? It's just pretty much not been a thing over here. Not where I live. Not in the city I live in anyway. Alright, most of Australia's had a huge issue, but where I am, we've been doing alright. This season started a year ago? Did it really? Well, there you go. They've gotten better recently, the toilet paper, but at first, yeah, would always run out. Always. And where are you, Jumpy Spider Lady? Where are you based in the world? If you don't mind me asking. You're in the US as well? Cool. Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy to start off over here. Oh, and then, yeah, because of where I live, we didn't really have any COVID. Now we've got like, and I know that these, I'll call you Jumpy. Cool. Okay, Jumpy, thanks. I know that this is going to sound really tiny and like nothing, but we we've got about, I don't know, 7 cases at the moment. Which everyone's panicking now, and everyone's going, it's entering here finally, and pretty much everyone's losing their mind. And now you can't get toilet paper. We've got a shortage of chicken and beef, and you've had 21,000 cases as of 12 hours ago. You've had 21,000 cases in 12 hours. You don't even have a population of 21,000 in Tasmania. Chicken. Yeah, see those sorts of numbers, 21,000. See, this is what scares everyone. Because you know, like if you're getting 21,000 cases in 12 hours, I know we've only got like, you know, say 7 odd cases at the moment or whatever. I think we got a bit more than that actually. I think we're about 20 cases now. But like 2 days ago we had like 3 cases and everyone just lost their mind. And yeah, it's getting to the point where, yeah, I don't know. People are just wasting, or just, yeah, getting all the toilet paper, and things getting harder to get, and things like chicken and beef are another thing that we're running out of, apparently. We've got like a chicken shop over here. I don't know, do you guys have Nando's in the US? It's a chicken shop, Portuguese chicken shop in like just fast food restaurant. Ticken says, thinking about doing a don't die game. Individuals pay 10 diamonds. 10 diamond blocks to enter. Winner takes all. We have 21,000 cases after 19 days of the borders opening. Yeah, that's crazy. Never heard of it? Okay, so it's delicious. It's just basically like charcoal chicken. Yeah, it's just like charcoal cooked like chicken, Portuguese style, like peri-peri chicken. I really don't know what to liken it to in the US. You guys have like so many different fast food places, and they're all amazing. And we have like hardly anything over here in comparison, and it's really annoying. Because I hear about some of the stuff you guys have in the US, and it's like, oh, that's so cool. Our shops ran out of milk, bread. Why milk and bread? Those are both perishables. I know, right? But yeah, milk, bread. The first time around we ran out of milk, bread, pasta, rice, canned goods. They were all sort of just going off the shelves pretty quickly. Tuna and beans and all that sort of stuff. Soups. But yeah. Have I done this correctly? Yeah, that should be okay. Yeah, but anyway, so this is a chicken shop. All they do is they sell chicken, all right? And they've just announced tonight that because of the shortage of chicken, like Australia-wide right now, essentially we're going to have to... they've basically said all their burgers and all the wraps and all this other stuff are all have to be the vegan choice because they can't supply the chicken at the moment. How embarrassing for them. We can't get chicken, so if you want chicken at a chicken shop, you're going to have to go vegan. Like, nothing against vegans or vegan food or anything like that, but like if you're a shop who relies on selling chicken, that is a rough message to send out to your customers. And I can guarantee most customers will not be that accepting of that. Don't be jealous of the restaurants. You don't want the obesity problem that comes with it. No, that's true. That is absolutely 100% true. That being said, I mean, look, the US isn't the only country in the world with obesity either. Like, there's plenty of it over here. I know that the US has a pretty big problem with obesity in general, but I think the US get, a lot of publicity over it. But to be completely honest with you, I think that pretty much everywhere in the world is having problems with obesity at the moment. I mean, I'd like to lose a few kilos or a few pounds, as you guys would call it. Sheep, you're annoying me. Get out of the way. Oh, you guys didn't see that, right? That didn't happen. No, look, see, he's still alive. He's in the pen. He's over there. He's in the pen. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know where this stuff came from. Anyway. Alright, so let's get some more of this stuff down. Things that make the road look like a road. So what part of the US are you from? East Coast, West Coast, North, South? Big city, country town. So it's gotten that bad that we can't even get dog food or toilet paper without a 2-hour drive. You can't get dog food? Jeez. I understand the toilet paper. I was actually thinking about that the other day, right? I was in the shops literally 2 days ago. I was in the shops and I was looking at the dog food and I was thinking, at least people aren't panic buying that. You know what I mean? Like that would be pretty rough. And yeah, okay. So now I know I might have to get a couple of extra bags before people over here start worrying about it. Medium-sized city. You're in Kentucky, near the coast. Not quite central. Yeah, Kentucky. Oh, home of KFC. No. Yeah, no, Kentucky. Trying Trying to think of exactly where that is now. It's pretty sure it's close to Texas somewhere, isn't it? That's not really helpful. Everything's sort of close to Texas in a way, because Texas like pretty central. Yeah. Oh, I've run out of basalt. Where do I put my shelters? It's not close to Texas at all. Nah. Okay, I'm way off. I've never been to a clean KFC. I know they exist. Yeah, look, I mean, the KFCs over here are pretty decent. That being said, like, and this is the thing, like, when you go from one country to another, they often taste different. You know, the chicken's different, and even like the seasonings are ever so slightly different. You know, I remember I went to KFC KFC and McDonald's in the UK, right? And you know, you can get your chicken and you get your chips and all that stuff. And I know some places have potato and gravy, some places just have gravy. In the UK, right, you can get a side of peas. Just like, instead of chips, you can go, hey, can I get peas instead? You know, like green peas. Now, I don't know about you guys, I've got no problems with peas, but it's definitely not my first choice of vegetable. As far as like, you know, what am I going to eat today? I want peas with my KFC. No, I want greasy, gross stuff with my KFC. There's a big mountain. So there's a big mountain dividing you two, hey? I keep forgetting to look this way. Yeah. Yes, peas. So like when you go, especially like kids meals. Oh, you get like a Happy Meal in McDonald's, right? And in the UK, and you can get it with peas instead of like chips. Or baked beans. Baked beans is the other one. They love their baked beans. You know, I don't go to KFC for baked beans, right? Or McDonald's. I go to KFC or McDonald's to eat terrible food. I love peas too, I do, but I don't want them in my KFC. Or my McDonald's. Any drive-through WV White Venice. No, WV, what's WV as a state? West Virginia. My wife just whispered to me. Not so quietly, but she still whispered it to me. I was like, WV. I looked over at her and she's like, West Virginia. She's very smart. Baked beans in the US are different. Dripping with sweet syrup. Sweet syrup? What, so like, not like the tomato sauce? Yeah, that's what we said, Sharon. That's what my wife got. You alright, Katrina? Oops. Alright, so... now playing... oh, sorry. I started reading the Pretzel Rocks thing. Don't mind me. Might put that one there. Get rid of that one. Go there and there. And I'm going to sleep before the scary people come. Yeah, Pelican is my saviour. No, like a brown sugar syrup. Oh! You know what? I'm going to have to try that now. One day when I get to the US. I have plans to come to the US one day, just on a holiday. But, yeah, it's going to be lovely. I'm looking forward to it anyway. Sharon wants to give me a job. He wants me to move there. It's tempting. But maybe not while COVID's going on. One day COVID will be gone. They're delightful, but yet not all that healthy. Yeah, see, that's the thing, right? So baked beans over here, you can live off baked beans. It's got all the nutritional value that you need in a meal, like, at all, really. Oh, I can't land. Try that again. Do you know this dirt square, right? This little dirt square up here has been up here for, I reckon, 8 months or longer. And it's literally just, it was originally put up to protect the villagers from lightning. And then they kept falling out of their bed, so we ended up blocking them in completely. And I still haven't taken out this dirt. It looks very pretty though. Alright, how does that look for an intersection? Is it too much? I mean, for starters, I need to even that out, don't I? Hang on. That's my mistake there. Okay, so that's even now. Which means we need more there. More there. And let's go that one there. That one there. Cool. Happy with that. Maybe let's just try something really quick. Let's go. No, that's not going to work because of the way it's done. All right. If you find a little locally owned pulled pork place, they usually have great baked beans. Is that right? You mean like a little restaurant, or more like a fast food, or like a food truck? Like a little mom and pop restaurant. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I get what you mean, yeah. Alright, now we need to do this road. This is going to be a fun one. And by fun, I mean not so fun. If they have pulled pork, get the baked beans. What? Is this a thing? So this is an actual thing. Basically, if I find somewhere... Yes, lightning rods will stop that, correct. But we were in 1.17 when we started this world, which means we had lightning rods. Yeah. No, you're right, Sharon. I completely missed the ball on that one, didn't I? Jumpy says, but probably a food truck or a little shop, even mum and pop pulled pork place I've been to is fantastic. Every mum and pop shop is fantastic except one. Okay, I'll stay away from that one. Not that I know which one that is, but I'll stay away from it. Alright. And would have got the achievement. Yep. John's Berber. I don't know what John's Berber is. Alright guys, here's a quick question for you, right? While I've got you all here. So, this road. Alright, so it goes past the cemetery over here. That's got to connect on. We'll do that one later on. But, over here, you've got this big road here. Alright? And it comes up along here. As a bad one. It was a joke. Okay. So this one comes along here. And it's going to sort of come this way. It's going to follow these. And it's going to go around there, and it's going to go through that tunnel over there. Now, my question for you is, do you think I should keep it at this level and then terraform up to it? So all this, I know this is floating at the moment. It won't be. By the time I finish with it, you know, I'll be basically, you know, bringing the ground up to it, sort of, you know, so it'll all make sense. When it's done, I promise you, it's all going to look really fantastic, like it's just a road, right? All these hills will come up to it, and if it won't have hills, then it will have, you know, not made out of basalt, but it'll have some sort of pillars like this, right? Like that'll hold it up, or probably like a retaining wall. Anyway, my question for you is, should I, over here, keep the whole thing at this level, which means I should be pretty close to level with that, maybe have to come up one, or should I sort of come down here and like sort of follow the ground a bit more? That's a bit steep there, so I'll probably come down to here at the very lowest. It's just going to be really hard to sort of turn the corner and raise up at the same time. It's going to be a bit hard. What do you guys reckon? It coming down would look more natural. I think you're right too. See, here I've sort of come up and around, and you can see it's a bit rough, but it works. So when you're coming up the road, I'll read your other message in a second, Jumpy. So you can sort of see as you're coming up here, it sort of comes up, it steps up and turns a bit of a corner, and then it starts sort of dominating this way a bit more. And that sort of works well, but that's quite a big turn as well. And that's just coming up. Yeah, I think you're right though. Ticken's not sure. Alright, we'll do that. We'll go down. We'll go down and we'll see how it goes. And if it doesn't work out, we can always just do it again. How long we got? Oh, I'm going to have to call it a night very shortly, guys. Because it is, it's 20 to 11 over here. And I have work in the morning, so yes. But we'll get this bit of... We'll get this started. At the very least, we'll get started. We may not be able to finish this right now. Let's just do the middle lane for a moment. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. We're just gonna... that needs to come down. Yep, and then that'll come down here. I think, because this is only a little bit down, I think we'll just come across here. Alright, sorry. Jumpy, I missed your message before. Restaurant. Where are we? Pulled pork, baked beans. Got that one. Every motherfucker except one. Don't remember what it's called. It was in the middle of nowhere, so you're not likely to come across it. I think coming down would look more natural. Okay, cool. Yeah, sweet. Alright, I'm up to date with your messages now. Sorry about that. Okay, so if we come here, and then we come here, and we come here, we've got like a pretty sharp corner here. Maybe like that. Alright, now I've got to make a slight change up here, because where we originally planned it out, there was a big pile of lava, so... We got here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So get rid of that for a minute. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the road center. Gotta go. Have a great week. My city will be heavily dwarf and elf based. Gotta go. Have a great week. All right. See you later, Charon. Thanks for joining us. I know you left the game, but you're probably still here. So, yeah. But thank you so much. I really do appreciate you hanging out. It means the world to me. So we need to sort of go a bit gradually down. Otherwise, it'll look too steep, and it won't look like you could actually drive a road on it. Sorry, a car on it. Drive a road on it? Why are you driving roads on roads? Okay, I reckon what we need to start doing here is actually already starting to turn at about this point here, just to make it look a bit more... You hate deep slate? Why do you hate deep slate, Ticken? Two, three, 4, 5. Okay, hang on. I start turning earlier than that. Maybe do that one. Get rid of that, get rid of that. And then we start turning this. Oh, hang on. This is already the center. Okay, hang on. I just got to get this angle right, and then we'll work on the height. So I think we'll bring this down here, and then we'll start bringing it back up. But I'm thinking let's bring it... Thank you for sleeping, Ticken. Yeah, I think that might be the path, somewhere there. Where does it all join up? Get rid of that. That one can stay. Get rid of that one. Alright, let's raise this up a little here. Let's go there. Oops. Okay, and then if we join those two together like that, get rid of this bottom layer here. Alright, what do we think of that, guys? So if that's the road there, it looks a bit rough there, doesn't it? Yeah, it just sort of suddenly turns, so I need to make this a bit more gradual. Let me get rid of this section of road. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one, and let's just start. Alright, let's just see that. If we do that sort of angle, does that look better? We might have to start turning it a bit earlier or later. That looks a little bit better, doesn't it? I think this bit's a little bit too long. Get rid of that one block there. Steps down, comes across, get rid of that one. Oops. Alright, let's get rid of all of this and start again, because I'm not happy with this bit. This is the fun bit. So it's a bit tedious, but yeah, it's we're gonna get there. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start over here, and I'm just gonna start turning immediately from about here. So we'll start off by going boom, 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 and we'll go boom, 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 boom. So we go from 4 to a 3. And then if we go maybe to a 2. Oh, this beacon's killing me. Alright, 2. And then we can go 2 there. And that is the corner essentially here. And then I can sort of go 1, 2, 3. And then come over one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I want to go one more. Perfect. Yep, okay, so that's it. That's it there. Yeah, see, that looks more like a curve. And now we just need to get the heights right. Do you know what I could do? Rather, because I don't really want to go any further down, I might just join these two together. So if I just pop that one there. Alright, and then maybe? Let's have a look. Get rid of these other blocks as well that are just going to distract us. Much better. I think that was for the last one that I just destroyed. I did read that before, I just didn't verbalize it, so I just thought I'd verbalize it now, and now I've realized it doesn't actually make sense anymore. Okay, so how do we think of this? From here it doesn't look fantastic, but what about... Oi! What was that? Look at this! There enough of yous here or what? Oh, I'm stuck. Jeez! Alright, you coming for me? I'm gonna have to kill you all. Alright, so you're smart because you know I can't touch you. Alright, you're untouchable for now. Do I have any gravel in my hand? I don't even have any gravel. Alright. I know, that's fine. You keep shooting me. Oh, that's the wrong one. And purple one, useful stuff. That way it doesn't count as me killing him. And I still get the banner. Alright. That way I... hang on, I need to put these away. That way it doesn't count as me killing him, but I still get rid of him. Alright. Although he hit me a few times, so... I think he's still happy. Alright, so back to this. Alright. So just bearing in mind that we're just looking at the center line of the road. So if we come around here, sort of starts to go around. It starts coming around here. And then up here and through to Charon's base. And then that way Charon can connect onto his base whichever way he wants. So we're just pretty much going to end it in the middle of the tunnel like I've got there, just the roadblock. And then I'll let him finish it off on his end. So that way he can blend it into his own landscape. But I have run out of time for this stream, guys. So that is sadly all I've got time for tonight. Whoops. Okay, that was... Whew. Need something to eat. That was exhausting. Do you know what? Hang on a minute. I'm going to give these guys... You know what, guys? Boom. There's your motivation. Because there's a pillager there that scares them. Alright. So yeah, so I am forever thankful to you guys for always being here and, you know, joining me, following me, chatting with me, keeping me company. Because without you guys, I'm just someone talking to themselves, which is, you know, it's actually quite scary and sad. But I think you guys are the best. And I thank you so much for joining me. But I am going to have to call it a night there because I have sadly run out of time. But the great news is there are currently, I don't know the number, tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of people currently streaming online. And they would all love to say hello to you, I'm sure. So I'm going to do a quick raid and send all of us, including myself, over to someone else's channel, and we can all have a chat with them, including myself. So if you'd love to join me, that'd be fantastic. If you can't, that's not a problem. Now I normally stream Fridays. This Friday coming up is I'm actually a bit busy, so I'm not going to be streaming this Friday. So I have had to cancel this Friday's stream, but I will be back on next Monday if you haven't if you are wanting to join me again. Now, I really do hope that you guys can join me in the next one, and thank you. It was very lovely to meet you too, Jumpy. It was fantastic. I love meeting new people, and yeah, it's always just so much fun. So anyway, thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you all in the next one. But until then, let's go raid someone. Let's go here. We're going to go to Luca528. He's currently got 4 people watching. And with us, we're going to almost double that. So that's going to be fantastic. And he's going to be over the moon. So thanks for joining me, guys. And I will see you next time. See ya.